back. This is section 4.2, writing equations in slope-intercept form. So in this section, your book, the author is taking it from a very algebraic standpoint. They want you to use the equation to figure out what the y-intercept is and use the slope formula to find the slope. If we have the graph and if we have points that are lattice points that we've talked about, we can just count to find the slope of the line. And if the y-intercept is clearly at an integer value, then it's just a matter of identifying what it is. So this is a very, I don't want to say easy, but manageable section because you're just identifying what the slope is and what the y-intercept is and putting it together to write the equation. Okay? So here we have an example on your note sheet on the 4.2 lesson. And it's asking you what is the slope of the line. So you could go up 4 over 1, up 4, right 1, so that you see that the slope is 4. And then you can identify the y-intercept. Clearly it's -3. They give me that point, -3. So really what you have here is you have the m and you have the b. So you can write the equation of this line in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, because you've identified what the slope is and what the y-intercept is. And it's as easy as that. We'll be using more algebraic methods in the next section. Oh my goodness, my dog is just knocking everything down over there. Sorry for the background noise here. Mojo, come over here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. Say hi. Come up here. Up here. Come on. Come here. He's being shy. Sorry. Being a little shy here. Okay. So, what I do want to stress though is that you can only use this method if the y-intercept is clearly an integer. If it's not an integer, then we're going to have to use algebraic methods and equations to solve for the y-intercept, okay? But for the most part right now, we're just identifying by looking at the graph. All right, so let's take a look at a few of them. Okay, if we look at example 1, below, right, we've got a graph of a line, and they're actually coming right out and telling me what the slope is, and they're giving me a point. So that's basically because they really, I think, wanted me to use an algebraic method to do this. But clearly, we can see that it passes through at -1. Right, so that's the y-intercept. And they're telling me that the slope is 2. But we could have counted that, right? We could have said the slope is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over 1, 2, 3. So 6 over 3, obviously, is that slope of 2 that they are giving me. And once again, we've got the slope, we've got the y-intercept. We know y equals the slope times x plus the y-intercept. So 2x plus -1 or -1. Okay? So that's all that we're doing in this section is now we're trying to go in reverse. We're looking at the graphs and we're identifying what the slope is and what is the y-intercept. And we're putting those into that format of the equation of a line. Y equals slope times x plus y-intercept. So that's really all that this lesson is about. You've got this to work on in class. And then you also have an 8 problem CUDA sheet that I'd like you to do. Okay? Thanks a lot, folks, and have a great day.